lovely house in your home you stay, and we're going to have the best time together, aren't we? And you're going to love that, aren't you?
Well, I thought I heard you. Hey, come here, young fella. Give your granddaddy a great big hug. Come to pay us a visit, huh?
It's not a visit.
You're not serious, I hope.
I'm absolutely serious.
Alan, you know I love this little tyke, but don't you think we have enough problems with Celia being kidnapped?
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Well, they both have to do with catastrophes, and we certainly don't need another one of those around here.
Don't worry about it. Monica will come round.
Oh, yeah, she'll come around all right. Armed and dangerous.
She'll get used to it, Father.
Well, quickly, I hope. Here she comes now. I'll be in the living room.
No, don't go away. I need you for support. Stay here.
You may need the Marines.
I'm going to assume that that's leaving.
Just the opposite.
I'm in the mood for jokes, Alan. So just tell me what the hell it's doing here.
Prison top, I came through.
Permission to enter the Goldstone?
Just arrived by courier for today only. Rama can read this and weep.
Well, let's go. We're cutting it close.
No, just pray that my hunch is correct. Holly and Celia are in there.
And if they're not?
I was warned that one of them will be shot at noon.
Oh, we've got no time to waste. The doors. Robert.
Listen.
I don't understand, Grant. After all the lies he's told me, how can he think he can just come in here and expect me to believe anything he says?
It is curious, though, that he would make such an effort to see us alone.
No more curious than any of the things he's done in the last few months.
All right, come on.
We gotta change the wallpaper in this place.
You will be made comfortable.
Rain makes me sick.
Mr. Spencer in.
You're all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just bored with this.
Oh, we thought maybe that...
No, I know what you mean. I guess they changed their minds.
No, Mr. Spencer, I don't think we have changed our minds.
What is this, more bad news?
I'm afraid so.
Well, could we have a rain check on it, you think?
Rain check?
Never mind. Just a little hostage humor. Just lay it on me, will you?
All right. You have 1 hour. And then one of you will die. Come here, baby. I thought we talked this all over.
Obviously, you haven't been listening.
Or you haven't.
Well, let's try to remember that the child is listening, huh?
That's all right. Maybe if he listens long enough, he'll get the gist of the whole thing and leave all by himself.
How can you be so heartless?
In this case, Alan, it's easy.
Ellen, just what is it that you're planning to do?
I've already told you.
Well, tell us again, just for the record.
Jason is staying in this house.
Why, that's funny. I thought I was not a hearing problem. I could have sworn that you said that it was staying in this house.
There's nothing wrong with your hearing, Monica.
Well, then there is definitely something wrong with your reasoning, Alan, because there is no logical explanation as to why you would say something like that.
It's true, that's why.
Alan, the arrangement at the gatehouse is fine. Now, why do you want to rock the boat?
First of all, because he's my son.
Oh, don't start that again.
And second of all, because Mrs. Blevins, that social worker, is due here today.
So?
So, the last time she was here, she threw a fit when she found Jimmy Lee and Shirley looking after him.
Well, I still say it's none of her damn business.
Father, would you be good enough to take Jason into the living room with you?
I thought you'd never ask.
Thank you.
Come on, Jason.
See you in a minute, sir.
Don't believe you. I do not believe the total, the complete, the unmitigated gall.
You have no right to be that angry. I'm only trying to be fair.
To who? You're not being fair to me. You're certainly not being fair to Alan Jr.
He has a right to know his half-brother.
Oh, fine. They can swap stories when they're all grown up. You are not going to do this, Alan.
What else am I going to do?
You're going to find someone to take care of Jason if the social worker doesn't want Jimmy Lee or Shirley.
Someone else is not the answer. Mrs. Blevins said that if I don't look after the child, she's going to go to court. And you know what that means?
Justice will prevail.
The hell it will prevail. If she goes to court, that child could wind up a ward of the state or in a foster home.
Well, better theirs than mine.
I don't believe how you can say that, Monica. I really don't. What would you do if it was your child?
Well, fortunately, it isn't.
I will not have strangers looking after my son.
Okay, then, you just choose.
Choose what?
Between him or us. If he stays, Alan Jr. and I are getting out. We're going to the gatehouse.
It's an idle threat, Monica, please.
I am not having my son raised in the same house with your mistake.
You'll never take Alan Jr. out of this house.
Watch me.
Words, that's it.
Actions do speak louder than words.
Correct, and I have a patient at the hospital. I'm going down there to look after that patient. I'll be back, and we will talk this over.
We have talked, Alan, and we've talked for the last time.
Don't be so melodramatic.
You're not leaving this brat in this house.
No, I'm not leaving my son in this house. I'm going to take him with me. We'll be back in a couple of hours.
Good. That will give us time to pack.
You're all talk, Monica, and you're boring. Father, come on, son. You know where we're going now? I'm going to take you and show you where Daddy works, okay? Okay. I'll see you later.
Don't count on it.
Well, you two get everything straightened out?
Stella, would you get my luggage out?
Apparently not.
I'm going to need your help in packing. You start with Alan Jr.'s things first.
Now, hold on, Monica.
I am taking my son, and I'm moving out of here. Don't try to stop me.
Now, don't be hasty.
Hasty? Hasty? Ha! I have been the model of restraint, Edward. If I had been hasty, I would have been out of here a long time ago.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go where it is comfortable. To the gatehouse. So, if you need me, us,
Yes, I know. Just whistle.
I doubt that it will carry that far.
Monica, you know, this is ridiculous. It is totally inappropriate for you to be
No.
living in a gatehouse.
Excuse me, you're confused, Edward. No, you're wrong. Your son is inappropriate. The shame is he doesn't know the meaning of that word. Now, I am going to the gatehouse, Edward, because this is war.
As somebody once said, war is hell.
I think I'll take my break. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You know, you haven't looked well since you first came on.
Hi, you two.
Ruby, would you tell this girl to look after herself? I think she's been overdoing it lately.
That's my girl.
Georgia, would you bring me back some tea when you go on your break?
Sure.
Thanks.
Not feeling so good, huh?
No, not so good.
Morning sick?
You know, I can't figure out whether it's physical or if it's all in my head.
Well, there's one way to get it out of your head.
Cut it off?
No. You've got to tell Brock, and you haven't done that.
No,
Why not?
I can't.
Honey, you're just going to plain have to.
Ruby, what am I going to do? He's so resistant to the idea of having children.
He won't be when he knows it's your baby.
I don't know.
Look, I hate to be the one to bring this up, but pretty soon you're not going to have any more time left to tell Brock.
I know. I'm beginning to show already. Isn't it exciting?
You like it?
Oh, Ruby, this pregnancy means so much to me.
More than your love for DL?
I shouldn't have to make a choice. But I do love him, Ruby. I love him so much.
Then you're going to have to do something about it, and soon.
What am I going to do? I feel like I'm being torn in half by this.
Oh, honey, this whole dilemma is of your own making.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that telling him is going to make him feel any better.
Well,
I feel as if I have this baby, I'm going to lose him.
honey, you're not thinking about giving it up.
No. And besides, if I did that, I couldn't love Brock anymore.
Oh, honey, this whole dilemma is of your own making.
Either way I choose, I lose.
Not necessarily. If if Brock loves you, he's going to love your baby.
Huh, you think so?
Yeah, given half a chance once he gets used to the idea.
What, like learning to grin and bear it? Great way to become a parent. Where's the joy? Where's the anticipation? Ruby, I see expectant mothers and fathers come into this hospital all the time. They are so happy. They're so full of eagerness for their babies.
Honey, you've got months yet. You and Brock are going to have that joy.
But I want it now. I wanted us to be able to go through all the stages of this together, the right way.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair.
It's not fair to the baby.
Another good reason why you have to tell Brock.
I would, Ruby, if you weren't so adamant about having another child. It's like hitting him where he's the most vulnerable.
Oh, honey, he said that then, and he meant it, and he was being honest with you. But did you talk it up?
No, but it threw me. I couldn't. He's already had his child, and that's enough for him. Thank you? Huh.
Hey, you didn't even give him a chance.
For what?
Oh, honey, to test himself, to test his own feelings about you and what he really feels and what he wants from a relationship with Bobbie Spencer.
Having a baby should not be this complicated.
Oh, honey, when you start to raise one, it's going to make this look easy.
Brock will make a wonderful father. He just doesn't know it yet.
Or maybe somebody didn't give him a chance a long time ago.
Maybe.
Mr. Scorpio, what a pleasant surprise. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
I hope you don't mind us dropping in and you like this.
Not at all, particularly with such a lovely companion.
Oh, do you remember Constance Townley?
Of course. As usual, I'm charmed, Miss Townley.
Pleasure, Lord Rama.
May I offer you some refreshments?
No, thank you. As a matter of fact, we're in something of a hurry.
Yes, you Westerners are always in such a hurry. I'm afraid I haven't got used to the pace myself as yet.
I guess it could be a disadvantage.
We're here on business.
Indeed. What can I do for you?
We want to search your pavilion.
Now?
Yes.
Still looking for your fugitives?
I'm afraid so. So, if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do.
Why?
As you know, Commissioner, this is considered Gulistani soil.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But the point is that we've had word that the fugitives have been seen near your pavilion.
I will alert my guards.
They are considered dangerous.
So are my guards. I'm afraid I'm going to have to continue to say no.
I'm sorry to hear you say that, because you give me no choice but to present you with this.
Which is?
A letter from your president.
Giving us special dispensation to search the pavilion.
I see. May I see that? The presidential seal seems authentic enough.
Oh, I can assure you it is.
You understand, of course, that I will have to seek confirmation from my country first.
Well, that's your privilege, but you see, I've spoken to your president, and he told me...
I'm sorry, Mr. Scorpio, but I must. I'm sure you'd do the same in my position.
Well, I'm not in your position, but you're under orders.
But I must verify them.
Then do it quickly.
Of course. Tea for our honored guests. Now, if you'd please be seated, I will go and telex my country.
Telex, he's full of it.
Scorpio is sitting within feet of the hostages, one of whom is his wife. And you expect me to remain calm?
Yes. There's no cause for alarm. You've arranged for a contingency plan with Sancho Lee, haven't you?
Yes, but unfortunately, our Oriental friend is not expecting visitors so soon.
And neither are we. So I suggest we set the plan in motion and not waste any more time.
Get the cut, Jamal.
I am counting on you, Lord Rama. This plan has got to work.
For me as well. Let me remind you that if Scorpio finds Spencer and the two women here, I would be in serious trouble with my own government.
Yes, and let me remind you that if Scorpio finds Gregory and me here, we'll be in a lot more than just serious trouble.
Relax, Grant. Lord Rama's getting us out of this.
Any moment now.
What I don't understand, though, is why your government gave Scorpio permission to search this place.
As you know, my president is friendly with the U.S. government.
Certainly no fault of mine.
And not to your credit either, if it continues. The only reason I agreed to help you was your promise that the DVX would help me to overthrow my government.
And that promise still stands.
That's assuming we get away with this.
We will. In a few moments. You'll see.
You got any cream for this? Yes, no, maybe, what?
I don't think he understands English.
Only an uncivilized bunch of jerks from Gulistan could serve tea without cream and crumpets. He understands, all right. Why is Rama taking so long?
Now, why don't you sit down and drink your tea?
Because I am sick of sipping tea and sipping champagne and ingratiating myself to a government that is holding my wife hostage.
We are doing everything that we can.
He's stalling for time.
Look, maybe he does have to get clearance from his government.
Why, unless he's afraid of something?
I think it is a very legitimate request.
Well, I don't trust him.
Well, neither do I. But that doesn't mean he's not doing what he says he's doing.
The hairs in the back of my neck are starting to curl.
Is that significant?
Yes, it means that my instincts are right.
And what are your instincts telling you?
That Holly and Celia are nearby.
Luke, too?
Probably.
Oh, I hope you're right.
I hate not being in control.
Robert, you are in control. You've got your people out there surrounding this place.
Look, if Holly and Celia and Luke are here, what about if they're being harmed while we sit here and schlep tea and sugar?
If they are here, Lord Rama would be a fool to harm them while we're sitting here.
Maybe you're right.
Now, why don't you sit down and drink your tea? They'd be a fool to harm them.
Maybe by noon they'll realize that they'll have to get away from this plan to execute the hostages.
What time is it? Ah.
Too close. Too close!
Come on. Here we go. This is not to damage your delicate psyche, my precious. There are days when I could murder your father. Especially today. Here.
Boy,
Like today?
You said
this
it.
is an
You got
unexpected
it.
pleasure.
Not for me, it isn't, and I don't believe it's going to be for you. I want you out, Jimmy Lee. O-U-T out. Now.
You want me to move out?
I don't think I can make it any clearer.
No, you can't. You can give me an explanation.
Okay, this is my property, and I want you off it.
I'm not going anywhere.
I am not going to argue about this.
No, what you can do is tell me what's going on. First, Alan comes running in here and grabs Jason, and now you come in here with the other kid and tell
wait,
me that
hold it
we have
right
to be
there. Not another kid. This is my son.
Listen, this is all too crazy for me. I'm going to go back to the diner.
Oh, that's a smart girl.
I can always count on you,
Why
Cheryl.
don't you go with her?
I like it here just fine.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I'm staying.
We'll see about that. Hey, friend, come over here. Sit down. Right here. Don't you move. I'll be back.
Monica, where are you going? Monica, don't you do anything you'll be sorry for. Hi. Your mom, she's got some temper. What do you want to do? You want to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, catch. That's good. Here. You throw, and I'll catch. How's that? All right? Right here. Monica! What are you doing? Stop that. Don't throw my clothes. Monica, cut that out. Don't you throw another clothes. Another thing. Monica! You're ruining my clothes now. I'm not going anywhere. Just stop it. Monica.
This is it. This is it. Come with me, darling. I'm not letting Jason stay here 1 minute longer.
Wait a minute. Don't you touch my son.
Your son?
Well, are they still here? Yes, I had my servant check.
What did you tell them?
That I'm waiting for a telex response from my government.
That's good. We've got to stall them.
Can't stall them forever.
You realize that letter could be a forgery.
I don't think so.
I think that we had better be getting ourselves out of here.
I have some bad news.
What?
While I was out getting the cart, there were 2 men hanging about the back door.
WSB?
Yes, and as usual, they were trying very hard to be inconspicuous.
What about the front?
That, too.
Are you can damn well bet that they're going to search anything either coming into or going out of this pavilion.
We've got to find a diversion. They must be on to us.
One way or another, we have got to get those hostages out of here.
Ow!
Just be quiet. Come on, man. You're going to kill her. There's no reason to hurt her.
Why are you tying us up again?
That's none of your business.
I want to know what you're going to do with us. I have the right to know.
Just be still,
I will not be still. I want to know what you're going to do to us.
What are you going to do to us? What are you going to make us?
okay?
Oh, tell us!
Hey, what's it? Ow!
Pacing's contagious, isn't it?
You don't have the corner on the market on nerves, you know.
And here I was, depending on your unshakable calm.
It's only wavering. Hasn't reached shaking yet.
It's keeping Rama. I've had this. I'm going to find Rama.
Good idea.
The exit is the other way.
Well, I wasn't leaving. What kept you?
An unavoidable delay, but I've received a response from my government.
And?
And they've confirmed that the permission is indeed authentic.
Then we can start our search.
Of course. Good. Mr. Scorpio, I will lead this tour. The private quarters are down that corridor.
What difference does that make?
You're looking for fugitives, aren't you?
Yes.
The easiest access to the pavilion is from the front.
Yeah, well, not necessarily.
Please trust me, Mr. Scorpio. We will start the tour from the front of the building and make our way to the back. That way we will see every room systematically.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.